It's the reason why. It's the reason why monks. It's the reason why monks, Buddhist monks. It's the reason why monks. It's the reason why priests. You know, and it's the reason why semen retention and nofap is real big on the online internet spiritual community. You know, whatever you want to call it. You know, that's why semen retention is a thing on YouTube and on the internet. It's the reason why professional boxers practice celibacy 3 to 4 months or 3 to 5 months prior to a big fight. They make sure they go hard and they stay disciplined sexually. It's the reason why they do that. It's the reason why athletes do that, but mostly fighters, boxers in particular. It's the reason why they do those things. Uh, so that's one of the major keys to success, and I found that out in about 2018, 2019. I always knew that subconsciously though. And I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe in religion. Y'all know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? For the people that have been here on my channel, y'all know how I feel about those things for the most part. But, you know, there's some truth to it, and there's a reason why Jesus was mostly a celibate man from what we understand from reading the scripture, right? Like, he was never married. He never got married. He never had kids. So he must have been, you know, pretty much similar to, like, a monk. And that's pretty much what monks do, and that's the reason why a monk can karate chop your face off. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they do is train mentally, physically, spiritually. They're just training. They eat healthy. They meditate, and they pretty much just do that all, day in and day out. And they practice celibacy for majority of their life. Pretty sure not all of them just completely stay celibate their entire life, but they definitely stay celibate for a good portion of their life, and they definitely are very, very, very sexually disciplined. And there's a reason why they do that. And it's also a reason why animals, for the most part, have mating seasons. So you don't really see animals too much in the wild. You don't really see animals just having sex every day, day in and day out. They usually have particular seasons throughout the year to where they have set aside to where that's their mating season. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why a lot of animals have mating seasons. You know what I'm saying? So they don't just go out. They understand that sex is mostly just for reproduction. They understand that. They understand that the other, whatever else, the feel good is just the extra bonus part, the benefit, but the main goal for sex is reproduction. So they understand that there has to be particular time periods set aside throughout the year for a mating season. Because if they're just mating all day, every day, the earth would be way too overpopulated. So they understand by nature. And even the plants, you understand that in springtime is when the pollen starts to get spread around in about March, April, May. So nature understands that sex is for reproduction. So even the plants are not sexually reproducing day in and day out. So what's that telling you? As a human, as a man and as a woman, we shouldn't just be having sex day in and day out. Because in nature, life forms don't do that for the most part. So we got to step it up. We got to stay disciplined out here, man. And when you get sexually disciplined, I guarantee you it's going to fall into so many other areas of your life. Real talk. When I was homeless for 2 years, I used to be homeless, man. I was homeless for 2 years straight. And you know what helped push me to get out of that situation was being sexually disciplined. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got too much of a choice at that point. You're homeless, you ain't really got too much of a choice. What am I going to do? Of course, I'm not just going to be just like, come on, man. You know, I got my main thing on my mind is getting out of this situation. So I'm sexually disciplined. I'm full of energy and you know, and I'm laser sharp focused. So I know this from experience.